This is finding the hypotenuse and reference angle of a right triangle. Example 2, scrolling down just a tad. Okay, this means I'm going to be going 7 meters east and 11 meters north. Okay, so I'm going to try to draw it out to scale as best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I should get a basic idea. Okay, so 7 and that would be 11. And my resultant is going to be from the tail of the first to the tip of the last. And once again, it's a lovely right triangle, so I'm going to use the same Pythagorean theorem as before. So x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Plugging in, I'm going to have 7 meters quantity squared plus 11 meters squared equals r squared. Well, I know that's going to be 49 meters squared plus 121 meters squared, and then take the square root. Let's see, so that would be, oh, that looks to be about actually 13 meters. Okay, so r equals 13 meters. Pretty much exactly. That's nice. So 13 meters. Once again, though, we have to figure out what this angle is here. And the angle is going to be using the opposite and the adjacent. So opposite and adjacent, once again, is tangent. So tangent of theta is opposite over the adjacent, or y over x. As before, we are trying to find theta only. I don't actually want tangent of theta, I want just plain theta. So I need to do the reverse function of tangent theta in order to get rid of the tangent. That's the arc tangent, or I can just call it the inverse tangent, or tan to the minus 1. So tapping that into our calculator, that is the second tangent. So press second in the top left area, and then tangent, and it will look like this. And then we'll tap in the y divided by the x values. So tan to the minus 1, and then the y is going to be the 11. And we can even include the units in there, 11 meters divided by this guy here, which is 7 meters. And notice the units will simply cancel out. So that means we're probably on the right track. That's nice. And then tapping that into the calculator, we have theta is equal to 67.95 degrees. And just giving 2 sig figs, that would be theta is about 68 degrees. So my final answer is the resultant would be 13 meters at 68 degrees. And that would, of course, be, because I was given a north and east before, that would be 68 degrees north of east. Now there's a few things I can look at before I'm completely done if I want to check it. First of all, I know the resultant should be larger than any of the individual pieces. 13 is in fact larger than 11 or 7. And 68 degrees, while it's tough to do trig in my head like that, I do realize that 11 is larger than 7, so it's going to be more than 45 degrees, but somewhere less than 90. So that's a good check.